are you a part of this ride?
To do this. What's my name?
David S. Pumpkins.
Any questions?
Yes, several. I mean, look,
any excuse to run that old SNL clip from, it's a classic from last year. Today, though, as we enjoyed that classic clip with the big celebration less than a week away, we are in peak pumpkin mode, and we're talking about pumpkin spice, everything, pumpkin pie, pumpkin cookies, David S. Pumpkins, and more. And today is the perfect day to indulge your love for the fall staple because it is National Pumpkin Day. And this morning, we're talking all things pumpkin with the pros from Butler's Orchard Farm. Let's welcome manager Ben Butler. It's a family affair.
It is.
Nice to see you. And Chef David Kimmell, no relation to Jimmy Kimmel that we know of. To the Good Day Law. Hello.
Thanks, Alice.
That we know. Well, let's use it when you when it.
Yeah, we'll use it to my advantage.
Those swanky places,
there you go.
like the orchard. Just so happy to see you. You know,
Thanks for having us.
We just love the farm around here, and it's time for the fall festival, right?
It is. We're over the hump, but Halloween soon. So
Okay.
this is it.
Yeah, and if you haven't been out to Butler's, can you just brag on family fun the next couple of days?
Our festival is awesome. So this upcoming weekend, 10 to 5, our fall festival is running, and animals, hay rides, the pumpkin patch, corn mazes, all kinds of mazes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, a lot of things to do for kids.
It's a whole lot of fun, and this is the 37th year. So we have you here to talk pumpkins.
Yes.
And first of all, you know, we're used to this kind, especially around Halloween, but you brought all kinds of gourds, right?
Right. So this is what we do. You know,
Yeah.
we grow about 15 acres of pumpkins, 2 of which are specialty. So we have all kinds of specialty, which means cool and decorative, but also very edible. So David's going to talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, lots of cool pumpkins here.
And it's so fun to go out and actually, you know, pick your pumpkin. It's really like old school fun. So,
Yeah.
and this time of year, though, we carve them up too, right? And I went on record saying it's hard to do the work with these things. You said, no, it's not. You started
Just
it.
gotta saw it, you know.
All right. Tell us about how to do that, the perfect jack-o'-lantern if you're using decoratively. And what can you do with the innards, too?
Well, with the jack-o'-lantern, as Ben started this right here.
Oh, Ben, you did that?
Yeah, he started
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
You know,
Okay.
he did really good with that.
Yeah, and it's hard.
Yeah.
But you've taken out, so inside is hollow already. These are some of the pumpkin seeds,
Yeah,
right?
pumpkin seeds.
You do?
Once you take out, you want to wash them, dry them off, because you don't want to put them in the oven when they're wet because it'll steam them a little bit.
Okay.
So basically, I have a pumpkin right here, which this pumpkin is very good for basically pumpkin pies. It's a sweet pumpkin. The smaller, the
So
sweeter.
those smaller ones are
Yeah.
better. Okay.
Yep.
So that's how to pick that perfect
Exactly.
pumpkin cooking.
And
Okay.
then once you cut it in half, then you have your seeds, and those are the seeds that you want to set aside to use later.
And then this, so is this the same thing or is this a different?
This is a spaghetti squash, which I have one right here, a full one, which is an amazing squash. I love it. You can trick kids to thinking that they're eating spaghetti when they're actually eating
Right.
squash.
Right.
You want to take it, roast it. You put a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, roast them upside down, 350 degrees for about 1 hour. And when they come out, you let them cool down a little bit, and you're able to basically just scoop it right
It's
out.
not like that. You don't even have to shred it, and
No,
that's how it looks.
it comes
Okay.
out just like that. Little butter, salt, and pepper. Put a little spaghetti sauce on it or something.
Okay.
So with the nuts too, what I have here is a little Kahlua spiced chili pumpkin seeds, not nuts, because I always think of nuts for Christmas because I do the same thing.
Right.
So basically what I have here, if you want to help me, Allison,
Okay.
I have a little salt, some chili powder, cumin, just do a little bit right on it. Yeah, right on
Does
it.
it matter?
No, just go
Okay.
crazy.
Go
As
crazy.
you do
on
that,
it. Okay.
I got a little Kahlua here. Maybe we'll split some later.
Well, I
we'll
like
see
that.
about that.
Okay.
I'll help you with that. A little bit in there.
And last night I threw Old Bay on mine.
Oh,
Salt,
look at
pepper,
you.
Old Bay, just super easy.
Maryland guy. That's
Yeah.
right. So you get them all in there?
Yep.
All right.
A little bit of oil. And basically what I do is just mix them all around so they're all mixed
And then you put them in the oven.
in the oven. And once they come out, this is the final product right here.
Voila. All right. And then, like, when you're at the farm and you're picking the perfect pumpkin, though, what do we look for?
Right, so a couple easy factors. Make sure that it's solid all the way around, no
Okay.
soft spots. I always look for a nice green stem. I think the stem makes a pumpkin. And at Butler's, we really try to keep our stems as big and awesome as possible. So yeah, if it's a strong stem, it's a good sign that it's not going to rot anytime soon. And good orange color, no green spots, because if it's If it's got green on it, it may not be hardened off
Okay.
yet and mature.
And is there a key to the making sure that you do that? Because when you try to do the teeth, sometimes you don't want the teeth to be missing like on this side, but you've done it too thin.
Right. The internet's got a ton of options for designs and all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's the best part of pumpkin carving is that you can paint it, you can do whatever you want, and I think that's what makes this kind of activity so fun for the family because everyone can do their own thing.
And you grew up doing just this.
I did, but usually we're working, so I don't have a lot of experience actually carving because I'm always working, but we're happy to see everybody's, results at the end of the day.
Alrighty. And you brought all this pumpkin stuff, and when you go out to the farm, you can indulge in everything but the lattes. Don't try to come to Butlers for the pumpkin spice lattes. That's right. Everything else pumpkin spice. Thank you guys for joining us. See, this is the problem, though. I can't even get this eyeball out. How'd you do it so easily?
You got to come out. You can't go in. See?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's why they're the experts. Come out and see them, especially for the fall festival. Come pick your pumpkin. Holly, over to you. Thank you, guys.
I'll take it.